You've explored the Great Pyramid, escaping its curses, revealing its secrets. You solved a riddle perplexing mankind for ages, the riddle of the Sphinx. In the process, unveiling a treasure sought after throughout the millennia. And with the discovery of a second prophetic scroll, an ominous mystery is unraveling. Now, the epic adventure continues, taking you to the ends of the earth. Explore mystic ruins, secret societies. Discover sacred sites, sacred rituals. Examine lost cities, lost civilizations. Unearth ancient relics, ancient powers, and solve a lost history, linking the world's most mysterious locations to a forgotten past. A hidden code prophesying the end of time.
Well, hello, friend. Just relax. You've been out cold for a few days. The blast, do you remember what took place? If not, I'm told it will come back to you slowly at first. It was a sight to behold. You flew back several feet and gave me quite the scare. You might want to lie back down, but not on account of your condition. Do you remember what I said just before you looked inside the Ark? The second scroll. Yes, I thought you would remember. It's fascinating, and during your bed rest, I've had the needed time to interpret this remarkable document. First, the scroll is authentic. A find collectors would literally kill for. But more importantly, the scroll illuminates an incredible historical account, including a rather disturbing prophetical warning. That's the good news. Bad news is that the warning is not the obligatory curse we Egyptologists find commonplace. I've reviewed and reread the text, even tried out radical theories. It all speaks of a very specific event, a devastating past event linked to a dire future. But not in their time, in ours. The ancients knew exactly the date and time, not surprising given the accuracy with which so many ancient cultures recorded the heavens. The Maya precisely recorded and predicted the phases of the moon to this very day. Stonehenge, as you well know, functions as a megalithic observatory, accurately aligning the constellations, planets. The Giza pyramids are in perfect overhead alignment with Orion's belt. The great guardian, the Sphinx, gazes upon the constellation of Leo. So I have only to translate the date on the scroll and decipher the warning. But I suspect we may not have the luxury of time. However, you, my good friend, have a critical role in solving this mystery. I've taken the liberty to set you up in several key locations throughout the world. You may have already guessed that they are the locations and civilizations represented on the keys you found in the Great Pyramid, the ones used to open the Chamber of Ages. And you will be accompanied by the Institute's pilot and driver, Humphrey Allen, to several key locations. Hump, as he is affectionately called, will take you wherever you need to go, and be there should you need assistance. Additionally, Hump is privy to certain sensitive knowledge necessary for your travels. Well, I have much work to do with the scroll, but I do have a surprise for you, friend. Are you feeling well enough to venture back to the chamber? I can assure you it is worth your discomfort. Come. And here we are again. When we first encountered the Chamber of Ages, I overlooked several key features. After your incident, I noticed two additional rather subtle features. Two precisely cut stone blocks. And one over there. I've managed to pry one open, but the other simply won't budge. The opening is a typical Egyptian crawl space, leading, well, I'll let you discover its contents. However, it holds an item, a disc, of which 6 are recorded on the second scroll. I could not remove the disc, as it is locked in place, but where the additional discs are, I haven't a clue. I first interpreted the scroll's reference to the 6 discs as figuratively involving the Egyptian winged solar disk. But it is evident that these discs really do exist. This whole text makes me uneasy, but it outdates any Greek text I've seen by 1,000 years at least. So I'm hesitant to draw the conclusion, but it is eerily similar. And if I make the assumption that this is the true derivation of omega, the text consistently references an omega stone. What type of stone, I have no idea. Well, enough of my rambling. I'd better be on my way. Oh, and should you choose to look inside the Ark this time, do be careful not to touch the inside. It was then that you were thrown back unconscious. I'll be in touch, old friend, by a variety of methods. Hump will make sure you receive everything. And you'll be finding the site passes for each location in your backpack. While you won't have the Ark at your disposal, may God be with you on your exotic explorations.